What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Big Gucci Max, and today we're reacting. I waited 133 days for this. It's a basketball video by Jimmy High Roller. I've been trying to get more into, you know what I mean? I fuck with basketball. The season started so far. It's so good, you know what I'm saying, for the basketball season. My boy LeBron just dropped 35 yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Looking insane against the Clippers. Fuck them niggas up. So let's get straight to the video, man. Let me know if y'all fuck with the basketball content. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get straight into it.
Whenever a new NBA season starts, do you ever think to yourself, what was I doing without basketball on every day? I do. LeBron is still a freak of nature. Steph is still the best shooter in the world. Nikola, this is my side hobby, Jokic continues to make the NBA look like a developmental league, and Victor Wembanyama is as good as advertised. The NBA is back, and it's better than ever.
Nigga, the DX.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. Brothers, it's been 4 long months. Game parlay get a doesn't get new cus 200 King Sportbooks. Would it be too early for me to jump? With 1 week of NBA games in the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? Absolutely. Is that gonna stop me from making some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? No, of course not. So here is everything that happened in week 1 of the NBA in about 10 minutes. Breaking news, LeBron James is still really good at basketball. The Lakers look mediocre, but LeBron in his 40th season at the ripe age of 62 is still chugging along, averaging 22, 9, and 7 a game on 62% shooting, while playing the least amount of minutes per game and having the lowest usage of his entire career. In fact, the highest single game score from a player in their 21st season in NBA history is 17.2 by Dirk Nowitzki in 2019. Until LeBron James surpassed that mark, which he has already done 3 times this season. Unfortunately, him and AD are being anchored down by teammates who couldn't make a shot even if you paid him $50 million.
7%? Oh my god.
Unless this is some sort of Mandela effect and I can't remember correctly, Gabe Vincent just eviscerated the Celtics in last year's playoffs. What happened? I'm
gonna tell you what happens, bro. Niggas start playing with LeBron, bro, and get ass, bro. This happens to me every fucking year, bro. I've been a LeBron fan since God knows when, man. Since probably the 6th grade, bro. So like I was like 11. I'm 23. So it's like 12 years of being a LeBron fan, bro. And every fucking year, bro, we pick a nigga up from a previous team. They're supposed to be a great. On the other team, lights out. You shoot. Them niggas play against LeBron. They shoot like God. You know what I'm saying? Curry 2.0, unstoppable. They play with LeBron the next year. Niggas is whack. Happened last year with Malik Beasley. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Korver, he was alright when he played on the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? But it always happens, bro. Like, J.R. Smith was mad inconsistent when he played with us. But on the other teams, niggas was nice. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. Niggas get nervous playing with LeBron or some shit.
Season, the NBA rolled out a new set of load management rules and violations in hopes that it would deter teams from resting star players. It has not. James Harden still holds the crown as the NBA's biggest diva as he continued to play mind games with the 76ers until they traded him to the Clippers for pennies on the dollar. The 3rd time he has done this in 4 seasons.
Y'all think the Clippers finna be nice with James Harden now? I think they still finna be ass, I ain't gonna lie. Because now they got, the starting line is probably gonna be Westbrook, Harden, Paul George, Kawhi, and Zubac, right? They got no power forward, that's 1. And 2, the front court is no defense. Like, Westbrook is eye on defense, but Harden is, I don't know. I don't really believe in it. It's too many ISO players and only one ball, bro. It's like the Nets 2.0.
Seasons, proving once again that if you're talented enough, you can get away with whatever you want. Which is really cool since I drafted Harden way too early in fantasy this year. Why I chose to do this? Because I'm an idiot. But opposite of drama and dysfunction is Mr. Reliable Nikola Jokic, who is firmly, without a shadow of a doubt, the best player in the world. For the last few years, it's been pretty neck and neck between him and Giannis, but right now, there's no debate here. Jokic is the best player on the face of the planet. Through 4 games, the man is averaging 26, 12, and 9 on 69 true shooting percentage. Another mind-boggling stat line from the Joker. And then when you see how suspiciously easy it is for him to dominate and win games, and it's kind of infuriating. How is he so good?
He's literally like good at everything on the court except on defense. On defense, he's not even that bad though. Like I was watching the nigga this season, and then like he don't even be getting fucked up like that. So I don't know what niggas talking about like his defensive like liability. The nigga's alright so far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now he's the best player by a milestone. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga could literally do everything on the court, efficient as fuck too. Like it's insane to me, bro. it's crazy to me how the nigga like he treats the NBA as like a side gig, and he's still the best. That's insane to me, bro.
Good. How is he so smart? Why is he making every shot? He's moving at half speed. The Nuggets are legit. They're winning games by an average of nearly 15 points right now. Good luck to the rest of the league. Meanwhile, scoring the ball continues to be about as easy as it's ever been, because in just the first week of the season, there have already been 6 40-point games. It also took all but 4 days for someone to drop a 50-piece. Luka nearly had a 50-piece, but instead settled for 49, 10, and 7, which brings his season average to 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists per game.
I really hope Luka wins NBA MVP this season, bro. I really pray he wins it, bro, because I fuck with Luka so much, bro. My favorite players right now, I don't have a favorite team, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that favorite team shit, bro, because one, the teams, bro, them niggas treat the players like shit. They'll trade them in a heartbeat. That's why I'm not really too mad at Harden, the shit he does, because the teams do the same shit, bro. They'll trade a nigga. Like, look what they did to Batum. Batum just posted the Clippers, and he with some emojis. They traded the nigga, you know what I'm saying? They traded Marcus Smart. The Celtics traded Marcus Smart without even letting the nigga know. The day before, they actually told him we're not finna trade you, and they still did it anyway. So I don't fuck with teams. I fuck with players, my nigga, because those are the niggas that bring us the products. I don't fuck with the slave owners, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I want Luka to win MVP because he's my second favorite player in the league. My top 3 right now is LeBron, Luka, and LaMelo, bro. Those are my 3 favorite players that I support. I'm a diehard for. You know what I'm saying? LeBron obviously still number 1, but once LeBron leaves the league, I think I'm gonna just fuck with Luka and LaMelo until Bronny comes in, of course. And but I really want him to win MVP, bro. His team still looks like shit because without him, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, that's every team without their best player, but he really carries a big load. Like, he should not be averaging 12 rebounds as the point guard. You know what I'm saying? So like, they need a big man, like bad. And Kyrie's looking like a dud right now. Hopefully, he picks it back up.
A totally normal and not completely outrageous stat line or anything. Damian Lillard made quite the first impression in his first game with the Bucks, scoring 39 points, going Dame time on the 76ers in the 4th, and already breaking franchise records. And then followed it up with this stud in the very next game. Don't worry, Bucks fans. I lived with this for a decade. You'll be fine. Staying in the East, the Celtics still have some wrinkles to iron out, but their offseason moves seem to be paying off as Kristaps Porzingis became the first Celtics center to score 30 points in a regular season game since Kelly Olynyk did it nearly a decade ago in 2014. A fact that is equally as crazy as it is depressing. Ben Simmons is back on the court and doing stuff like this, which is truly remarkable because how he can sling passes with pinpoint accuracy from 60 feet out, but can't seem to knock down a simple jump shot is baffling. You'd think the two abilities would be correlated in some way, but in the case of Ben Simmons, they are not.
Ben Simmons is just literally like a better version of like Draymond or like Lonzo. I thought in Cap when Ben Simmons first got drafted, bro, I had high hopes for the nigga, bro. I'm thinking he's about to be like a next LeBron type of nigga, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Magic Johnson build, but strong as fuck, can drive to the rim, just yamming on niggas. And he was doing that the first couple seasons. Like, he was averaging like 15. I'm like, all right, cool. 15 is all right. I'm saying? But if you finna be a star in the league, bro, nowadays, you need to average at least 25, my nigga. And that's the minimum. Because 25 is like ass now for the good players. Like, all these niggas averaging 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the nigga just don't, I don't know. He's just not a scorer. It don't make sense to me, bro. In high school and college, like, he was getting buckets, but in NBA, just a passer and shit. So he's really just like a better version of like Lonzo and Draymond, like pass first, rebounding, defending type nigga.
Now, one of the more exciting developments so far this season has been this year's rookie class, which so far is showing signs of being pretty good, with a few outliers. Wembanyama looks amazing, as expected, and quite frankly, even if he didn't look amazing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rookie of the Year trophy already had his name etched into it. Brandon Miller is already a difference maker for the Hornets, and the 12th overall pick Derek Lively will go on 2-minute spurts of playing.
Yo, this nigga is a fucking lob threat, nigga. I was watching the game with the Mavs, bro. Nigga was just throwing that bitch up. Luka was throwing it up, and that nigga was just, boom, catching that shit, bro. That shit was insane, but that nigga hops. Sarge Thompson, Clamp God. Scoot is playing pretty ass right now, but I feel like Scoot gonna pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Scoot. I don't think he's gonna be a bust. He's gonna pick it back up. But low-key, since I fuck with Melo, I wanted the Hornets to pick Miller over Scoot because, you know, what's the point of having 2 point guards? So thank God they did that. You know what I'm saying? My boy Miller looking nice. Hopefully, you know, his favorite player is Paul George. Hopefully you play like Paul George, man, because Paul George is nice as fuck. So hopefully you Paul George 2.0. But yeah, no, the rookie's looking good. Put Chet in here, too, because technically Chet is a rookie as well. He ain't played last season, so put that boy in there.
like a young cracked out Blake Griffin. Meanwhile, Scoot Henderson is
There's only 4 games. There's only 4 games.
he's doing just fine. I'm sure with some more reps, he'll be well on his way to hitting that all-NBA level potential.
What, nigga, a Blazers fan?
Just remember, it's early in the season. If your team is bad, just tell everyone to give it some time. The season just started.
That's why the last
If your
with the
team is
Lakers.
doing good, tell everyone you were right all along.
Facts.
Now here are the power rankings after week 1 and the change in rankings from the preseason. The Denver Nuggets were on top, and they're still on top. Milwaukee slipped. 76ers climbed up a few spots as Maxey fills the Harden gap. Kings jumped 5 spots. Pelicans jumped 7 spots thanks to Zion Williamson actually playing basketball. Mavericks jumped 6 spots. They look better than I think most people thought they were going to up to this point. OKC and the Pacers see massive jumps. Knicks plummet. The Heat plummet, but I'm sure they'll find another fringe swingman ready to shoot lights out and bounce your favorite team out of contention in horrific fashion come the playoffs. Pistons fell 8 spots because having them at 13 in the preseason was psychotic to begin with. The Grizzlies fall 13 spots as half their roster has already missed playing time. Hornets are ass. Spurs have Wemby, so this is actually a typo. They should be the #1 team. Rockets are ass, and my Blazers are ass. It's funny because I thought the situation in Portland couldn't get any worse. And yet, 1 week into the season, and it's somehow even worse. And finally, here are our criminally early NBA season awards, which I really shouldn't do. But it's my channel, and no one can stop me. Just off of first impressions from this season, these are the All-NBA teams so far. First team is Curry, Luka, Tatum, Durant, and Jokic. Second team is Fox, Maxey, PG, Giannis, and Embiid. And third team is Cam Thomas, Shea, LeBron, Markkanen, and AD. And sure,
I would put AD over Embiid. Because AD, I ain't gonna lie, AD is averaging like fucking 3 blocks a game right now, bro. The nigga is I've been watching every Laker game, bro. The nigga is clamping shit the fuck up, bro. Niggas cannot score on AD, bro. AD should be his second team. You know what I'm saying? He's not better than Jokic, but I think he's better than Embiid. And the nigga getting buckets, too. He's doing his thing. AD sold like 1 game. He sold the first game of the season. After that, the nigga been playing amazing. You know what I'm saying? And everything else is accurate, though. I haven't watched the Jazz, so I don't know about Laurie Markkanen, but my boy Cam Thomas is getting buckets, too, though.
sure, there's 1 or 2 outliers here. Not gonna name any names. But overall, it's interesting how the best players in the league are always good all the time. 1 week into the season, and for the most part, with some fluctuations here and there, these teams probably aren't too far off from what we'll end up seeing at the end of the season. The most valuable player right now is Nikola Jokic. Now, Rookie of the Year is a tough.
Most valuable is fucking Luka, nigga. You just say he's averaging 40, 12, and 9. Nigga, what's it? There's no more person valuable. Yes, now number 2, I'll give it a Jokic, but Luka with the team he has and with the record they have, what's their record? I think they're 4-0 or like 3-1, something like that. Let me see. Do they play today? Yeah, them niggas is 4-0. Hell no, Luka the best player right now. He bugging. That's MVP, Luka Doncic.
Tough one, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Wemby. The scoring leader is Luka Doncic with a modest 40 points per game. Now, some fans might think up to this point most improved player belongs to Cam Thomas, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Tyrese Maxey. Defensive Player of the Year would go to Alex Caruso, who continues to somehow be a defensive anchor for the Bulls, despite
Bugging, nigga. Anthony Davis.
being a 6'4" perimeter player. The best team through week 1 is easily the Nuggets. The buzz around this team was very quiet all offseason. People were talking about the Suns, the Celtics, and the Bucks, but quietly reloading were the Denver Nuggets, who just have a cohesive, complete basketball team led by the best player in the world. And that was everything that happened in week 1 of the NBA season in about 10 minutes.
And man, if y'all ever, man, drop a like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think is going to win the NBA championship this year? My pick is the Los Angeles Lakers. I think LeBron finna get his 5th ring this year. He's playing out his fucking mind. AD, as long as everybody in the Lakers is relatively healthy, we don't miss too many games, they should be fine, I ain't gonna lie. AD's playing great defense. His offense getting a little more consistent. D'Lo's looking good. Everybody looking good, man. We just need the shooters, Gabe Vincent, to kick up. Once Gabe Vincent finds a shooting stroke, and start shooting about 35% from the field from 3, we should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because 7% is unacceptable. Same thing, Cam Reddish looking like clamp God. That nigga was clamping shit yesterday. Even though Paul George and Kawhi still had 35, 38, but when he was on niggas, he was clamping niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Made great defensive stops yesterday. But yeah, if y'all didn't drop a like, subscribe. Roll to 500 subs. We're currently at 392. or D93. It's your boy Big Gucci Max, and I'm out, man. It's grind time.